Greg V here. Here's my independent review of Audiobook Made Easy. What I've learned is that most people contemplate and consider writing a book but put it off for a later day and time. And I've interviewed 100 people before this review and uncovered two reasons that people don't write an audiobook or attempt to write a book. Here we go. They believe that writing a book would be a total disaster and would probably never be published. 80% feel that it would be daunting and they don't have the time. Now, I realize after reviewing Audiobooks Made Easy that they were wrong in their belief. Today, what I have learned and will review with you is that with Audiobooks Made Easy, today anyone can develop and publish an audiobook. Now you say, who is this publisher? His name is Doepker. He's a best-selling author, success coach, a self-publishing consultant, author of Why You're Stuck, 50 fitness tips you wish you knew, how to stick to a diet, and Kindle Bestseller secrets. Derek presents his discovery and training on how to get your book in front of thousands of fans without a list, budget, or spending countless hours on promotions. I am very pleased to tell you the way Derek presents the training in Audiobook Made Easy.
Hey, what's up, affiliates? This is Derek Doepker here with a new training called Audiobooks Made Easy. What this training shows you is how you can produce your own audiobooks at home. Set up your own home studio very inexpensively, as well as how you can distribute audiobooks anywhere in the world through ACX or another service. So up until this point, what's held some authors back is they're not in the US or UK, so they don't have access to ACX. And that's kept them out of the audiobook game, so to speak. And so I show them the resources on how to do that. I even have a free guide that you can offer them called Audiobooks for Every Author that gives them this option. Once they realize it's possible, I sent an email to my list and found that there was a big interest in audiobooks and audiobook production. But either they didn't live in the right country or they thought it would be too expensive to hire a narrator, or that they didn't even realize that they could do it themselves. So I show them step by step exactly how you can do it yourself, recording your own audiobook, and then either outsource just the editing phase to save yourself maybe 50% or so of the cost, or even just doing the entire thing yourself. So for less than $200, setting up a home studio, even in some of the worst environments. I'm in a big studio loft and I found some tricks to be able to do it here. So for authors who are interested in that, and I know that there's some demand out there, you can now, instead of paying hundreds to thousands of dollars to produce an audiobook, you can spend a little over $100. You'll be set up with your studio and you can start cranking them out. I also teach some tricks on how to make this a very fast and efficient process. So an hour-long audiobook can be knocked out in a single afternoon, 3 to 4 hours to be able to produce these audiobooks using my teaching.
Now I follow the training steps from beginning to end. Audiobook Made Easy presents a step-by-step training guide for producing and publishing an audiobook through 11 core principles. Self-management, which I found to be very easy. You're going to first go through understanding audiosity. That's a tough word for me. Then you're going to go on to performance, recording, editing, and demo. Then he takes you through added steps that give you the feeling your training is worth thousands of dollars with an added confidence you'll develop. Then he goes into retakes, effects, exploring files, converting the MP3, distributing options, and uploading your audiobook. Derek has over-delivered, in my opinion, on content and has provided massive value. Audiobooks Made Easy training will lead to financial freedom to anyone who is willing to learn through his easy training. Based on information from responding publishers, the APA estimates that audiobook sales in 2014 totaled more than $1.4 billion, up 13.5% over 2013. Unit sales of audiobooks were also up 19.5%, nearly 5 times the increase of the overall book trade industry.
That's very impressive if you're thinking about getting into the audiobook development industry.
All I can tell you is check out this never been done before training before he makes it exclusive to only his private students. What I love about this training is that most of this stuff involves things you can instantly apply today to make your existing book sales while creating an audiobook and more. Very clever stuff. In my opinion, Derek has over-delivered on content and has provided massive value. In my final opinion on this review, Audiobooks Made Easy is a success. Don't delay and become an audio publisher today.